You know, there was a really big zoo in Omaha, right? There was a day where
I've never been to Omaha.
It was a really viral video online. I don't know where, but I'm pretty sure me, Aaron, and Nathan were at the Henry Dorley Zoo when, because right in front of us we were walking, and then we heard this huge crash, and we looked ahead, and some family was fucking with one of the apes, and I think there's a video online that was like semi-viral where an ape at the Henry Dorley Zoo, or a gorilla, like smashes the glass and leaves a huge fucking crack, and this family and their little fucking kid carrier like runs away from it.
Okay. What am I supposed to Google for?
You don't have to. I don't know. Is it a gorilla or an ape? What's the difference?
Not all gorillas are apes. Not all apes.
Don't ever say okay to me like that. I gave a whole story and you blew me off. You're not even
giving the answer.
Put your goddamn laptop away. If you're not gonna focus.
I was about to Google what it is.
I need you to lock the fuck in, Dan.
I am locked in, and I was giving you an answer. I was saying,
look for Henry Dorley Zoo.
How do you spell
gorilla hit glass. There, silverback, Kurd Chanks, whatever, linked it.
This one?
Yeah, I think. He didn't actually break it. He correct. Somebody has to ask Aaron to make sure I'm not making this straight up, but I'm pretty sure we were sitting right behind this family.
On the internet, a YouTube video shows a gorilla at the Henry Dorley Zoo damaging a window and scaring visitors. KMTV Action 3 News reporter Andrea Flores is live this afternoon at the zoo with what is new. Tell us about this gorilla situation, Andrea.
Well, good afternoon, Deanne. The zoo curator here says with three 17 to 22-year-old gorillas trying to establish dominance in the same space, you're bound to see testosterone and some aggression as these gorillas enter adulthood. Now, in this video posted to YouTube, you can see the reflection of a little girl pounding on her chest
You're not
as she
supposed to
looks
do
at
this,
the male
guys.
gorillas. Now, one of the gorillas, known as Kajito here at the zoo,
I would shit myself. I'd be out of there so fast.
Dude, this was so fucking loud. If you go to the lion section and they're like roaring, you can also hear the lions are insanely fucking loud too.
They've seen this before. It's common for the glass to break because of environmental or engineering causes as well.
Those kids are like, we fucked up, we fucked up, we fucked up.
The sound it makes to scare off their peers.
You can tell this is old because they're like,
look at that. Wait. Go back and look at that when you see the reflection running on the glass. Look at how the mom. How big this
to the
mom
glass
is.
And breaks through the first of 3 layers of protective glass. And you can hear that reaction there. Now, the zoo says this isn't the first time they've seen this before.
See the mom?
Yeah,
it's common
right when it
for
hits
the glass.
Close, like go period, one more frame.
I think I fucked it up.
Yeah, it's okay.
The gorilla did break through a layer of glass.
Perfect. She's like, oh shit. And look, this is like Nebraska Steve, fat. You got the same old Nebraska
goatee,
hairstyle
DSP,
right there.
and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, oh shit.
The zoo checks and replaces the glass frequently.
Well, they got 3 layers, so yeah, it's that face they did right there. This one. All right. Well, all right. We got a quick Darius thing. I wonder what this is about. Yes, I didn't want to have a audio slider here. Yeah, make my mouse cursor disappear when I go over the video. Thank you. Perfect. Thank you. You see this? Look at this. Mouse cursor. No mouse cursor. Mouse cursor. No mouse cursor.
You know what this reminds me of? How fucking dog shit Dune 1 was. God, what a mid movie.
Okay.
Okay, what are we watching? You spilled a drink?
Can I have volume control?
Refresh it.
I just refreshed it.
Refresh it full screen.
Get the BDSM with him, Darius.
What the fuck?
Oh, ew. Bro, why?
What is it?
Somebody said the dog pooped there, but it has like crazy worms.
This is why we can't fucking leave garbage everywhere. Because if you get maggots,
bro, I don't want to
the
see
maggots
this.
are, even if they're outside, that's, dude. Yeah, but like.
Thanks, chatter, who linked this.
Why did we watch that?
I don't know. Someone said, "Oh, you got to see it. It's Darius." And I was like, "Okay, whatever. Thanks."
Okay, you know how we have do you know how there are time capsules?
I'm familiar with the concept.
We need to do that with humans, okay? And we need to bring them out like every 5 or 10 years to tell us like how much shit has unacceptably changed.
Oh, it's a spilled protein drink. Okay, I guess that's slightly
okay.
better. All right, here we have train wrecks looking. I mean,
I was in the middle of a thought.
Sorry. Time capsule.
People every 5 to 10 years.
So what, they're going to just live in an underground bunker?
That wasn't the point I was trying to make.
Okay.
we used to talk about like automated reviews and shit. You know, it's kind of annoying. You can't trust literally any review online anywhere. Like all of that is pointless now. You notice that, right? Like and like basically all comments and everything are like
On Reddit
kind
as
of
well.
everywhere. Yeah, like it's gotten to the point where you can't really interact with or engage with almost anything. It's kind of fucked.
Maybe sites like Angie's List and shit will make a comeback.
Will they? Would they?
I mean, because it's like a verified, like 100, or the other example could be Nextdoor. Like, you know, these people live in your neighborhood, so you can kind of like, you can't really fake it. They send you a letter, and that's how you get your account activated.
Holy shit! We end up going back to like a desegregated internet or a segregated internet just because you can't trust anything on the wider net anymore.
I do think that there should be, for some things, you should have like I don't want to say a national ID, but like there should be like one account per whatever type things. And it's like, you know, a real person did this type of shit, like a hash of your.
The government has an OAuth service, right? You know that, right? That
No, I had no idea.
you've probably used it before. Like if you've ever sent into the SSA website,
the login.
it's like ID.me or some bullshit. I don't know.
Well, that's not the government shit. Someone else owns that, but they use that to.
Wait, are you sure?
Yeah.
Awesome.
ID.me is a company that is used to verify different shit. Like, you can verify that you're a first responder. You can verify that you're a veteran.
Mm-hmm.
You can verify that you're a nurse, for instance. It's just a service that acts as a middleman in between.
Yeah, I'm aware of like how these things work. I thought that was like a government ran.
No, it's not. No, it's a company.
Oh, well, that's crazy.
They do discounts and shit as well.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of, secure.login.gov. That's what I was thinking of. Login.gov.
Well, that's just the government's, like.
Yeah, but it's nice because like the government is what literally has like your social security number and shit, right? So if you wanted to have like a single sign-on,
Yeah,
like
but
a single...
I also really don't like the idea. Like, Social Security is dead now. And what I mean by it's dead is just like, it's a inherently insecure system. It's 10 digits. That's it. Like, and everyone's is already known. And that's it. This is like the world's worst way to authenticate anyone about anything ever. We need something better.
Maybe. But like if you had to use, like let's say in lieu of typing in your social security number somewhere, which we agree is kind of silly, you had to like OAuth with your login.gov thing. Well, in that, it should just be one account per person. You shouldn't be able to have bots mass do that. You shouldn't be able to steal somebody's identity because obviously you should be restricted to one SSA per account and like one account per SSA, right? So like you can't have the same social security, not SSA, social security number. You can't have the same social security number across multiple accounts. Like I feel like it would suck, but like I feel like you kind of have to do it at some point. Because yeah, those like I feel like everybody's social security number has been leaked like 4 million times.
Yeah, there's got to be. I've thought a little bit about this. There should be a better solution to it. The natural instinct, I think, is to try and go towards biometrics. But the problem with biometrics is simple: is that if someone finds a way to steal your biometrics, like copy your fingerprint or your iris or whatever we're using, there really is no password reset for your fucking thumbprint. Like, you're just cooked.
Yeah, the issue with biometrics is people think that biometrics were made for security. It's like, not really. The biometrics are made for convenience because I think there was like a HackerCon. They talked about this like fucking 20 years ago or some shit. Because I remember the quote that I remember being left with me was biometrics are a password that you leave everywhere. Like, imagine if every time you touched something, you left the password to whatever thing, or anytime you look at a camera. Because I remember even 15 years ago, they were showing how you could lift people's iris scans off of Facebook photos just because the cameras had gotten so many megapixels to the sensor or whatever.
Yeah. So
it was like, what, you can't use this, you know? Yeah.
All right. Let's get into this agenda of stuff we got here. All right. The Hassan, okay, July 23rd, 2025. Anything else? The Hassan / Dan.
Wait, I have one more question.
What?
How do things like Authy work?
Authy or like Duo or like Google
Anything
Authenticator?
that has like a code that changes every 30 seconds. How do both machines know what the code is? Does it require you to be connected to some kind of clock or?
So back in the day, I don't know if you remember this, but they used to have actual physical devices that were
I know I have one now. Yeah.
You have one?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's based off of predicted. Those I think are based off of a predicted decay of something. I think the new ones are just off of. It's like a shared secret that they both have.
Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to think of how they keep track of the time between each other.
The better question is like, how can you predict? You can. So you start with a seed, and from that time, basically, you know what the output of that seed will be at any point in time. So you can actually, if you have the seed, you know, like the thing you scan when you set up a 2FA code, that QR code, when you set it up, with that, you could print out every 2FA code for all time that your thing will ever use, ever, from there. You could, like right now, you could go and do it. From now until infinity. You could have 1 billion codes, never need your shit ever. It's just it's like a hash. It takes your seed phrase, times, and then it hashes it with the current time, and then it outputs a number based off of those two things. Like you're doing like MD5 current
And you're
time.
relying on everybody's clocks being accurate to where this works within 30 to 40 seconds, because that's how often it changes.
Yeah, to a certain extent. Actually, that's why if you go into this computer right now, and we go into the BIOS and we change our date to be wrong, okay? The shit will stop working on the computer. Like websites, the SSL certificates will not work. You won't be able to connect to various websites.
I feel like the signing on stuff is more sophisticated these days. Like it doesn't work that way.
It does.
Are you sure?
Yeah, if we go in the BIOS and we set it to be like 2020, nothing's going to work.
I feel like that's not true anymore.
It is.
We'll test it in the future.
Okay.
Because you used to be able to do weird hacks by, like, if you set your clock forward, you could do dumb stuff to get around.
Yeah, that's like
launch
like
days or something on Steam. You could play a game or
these are like
earlier.
this was like 100 years ago type of shit. But like now it's a little bit different. But anyways, yeah, that's basically it. Just think of it like a simple MD5 hash. It's a one-way hash.
So you think inside the things just have like
there's a seed
clocks
phrase.
or something?
It's a seed phrase.
I understand how hashing and everything works. I'm just curious how they sync the time. But you're telling me
inside
that
the physical device or in the physical device, yeah, there's like a little. It's like a little quartz, thing that never loses track of time.
Do they keep track of? Do they have like time zones built in as well?
Well, it's not based off of a time zone. They're all of them probably run off of UTC or something.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like based off time. It's just like internet time is. I think there's a thing. It's like UTC or
is it +0 or whatever? Okay.
Yeah, 0000.
Okay.
+1 for me for knowing that.
Good job. Wow.
I feel like I did a good job explaining. All right, the Hassan and Dan Clancy links are scattered throughout the rest of the topics. Good luck, Dan. God damn it. I will say, I was the creator of this, the Hassan clip that's going viral right now. I'm the one who did that. I made that clip in DaVinci Resolve. Wow. I did it. I put it all together. I did the zoom. I even did the second clip as well, where I brought in the NFL theme music. People weren't expecting that. I was like, you know what? Let me do a throwback. I did it. That with like the dumb lady trying to do math as it floats by. Banger. Both of them. Me. Becoming a meme master.
A meme master.
All right. Here we go. Intro video. How to tell if you're under 24/7 surveillance by the feds, part 13.
How to tell you're under federal investigation and 24 hours.
Okay, she looks insane. Is that okay to say? Can you
You're
say
the
that
one who just said you don't want to use ableist stuff anymore? And
is that ableist to say that someone looks? They look like they might be not feeling well. Is that better?
What? She looks like she needs psychotherapy or psychopharmaceutical intervention? What do you call it?
This is harder than I. She looks weird.
Okay.
Is that really what it is to be woke? Like, do I just have to like use like the lamest insults? Is bonus chromosome okay instead of bonus chromosome?
Try it and see who gets mad at you.
Okay.
7 surveillance from someone who's currently under 24/7 surveillance. Without fail, no matter where you go, whether it's a line in a grocery store, an empty aisle in a grocery store, the gym, wherever, there will always be someone who comes and sits behind you. Always.
Jesus.
I walked over here to get away from people so I could have some peace because no one was over here. And this dude just comes and sits right there and isn't even working out, just fucking sits there. No matter where you go in public, you will always have someone behind you.
Okay, I stand by my initial comment.
You really think she's crazy?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you think that she is well?
Yeah, she's probably has like some kind of delusional, paranoid stuff. Usually, have you ever heard of the term negative symptoms? People don't talk about it much, but one of the issues with a lot of mental illness, especially like psychotic ones, is one of the big struggles with them are a lot of like negative symptoms. So it's like when you're missing out on kind of like basic stuff. So like I think people with I think people with like schizophrenia also have like a lot of sleep deprivation and stuff like that. Would be like lack of sleep. I think it's like a negative symptom, and usually that's one of the things that feeds into the haggard appearance sometimes. So it would be weird to see somebody who has extreme like paranoia and schizophrenia, but they present like a normal person because they're not like missing out on a whole bunch of other basic bodily things. Because usually that all starts to lapse as well.
Yeah, she looks.
She looks like decently put together.
No, but she has the crazy eyes. Is the thing?
I mean, I guess maybe.
Okay.
If she was a video where she wasn't talking about how she's under surveillance 24/7 because the guy's sitting at the bench, maybe we wouldn't think the same thing. But maybe. Like, if anything, I would actually say, like, if this lady's like 40, she actually looks pretty good for her age, I would say, for sure. It would just depend on.
She's 19.
She's a good one.
So you thought for a second.
No, I didn't.
Okay. Okay. I want you to watch this, and you're instantly going to get an understanding of how fucking big tigers are. It's confusing to you. All right, there's a baby tiger right here.
Okay.
Ready?
I've seen tigers before, but okay. Yeah.
Look, it's a baby.
Aww.
I want to get kisses.
I like when like the big cats are young, or when really big dogs are young, because their paws are always so big compared to their body. Wow, why does this guy walk like a cripple? Oh my god, look at
Look how fucking big that thing is. I would like. This is what it was like if you go back like 300 years and you live in where are tigers? Brazil. They have tigers in Brazil?
I just say Africa for everything. So.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Africa. This is what it's like. You're just like, you wake up and there's this fucking monster looking back at you.
True. They can't be in Africa though, right? Because there were no tigers in The Lion King, were there? No, I feel like we would know.
Was it just lions? If there's lions, there's got to be tigers.
Oh, you think so?
Lions and tigers. And there's bears. I bet there's bears inside of Africa. You would say no? I mean, maybe no grizzly bears.
Are there bears inside of the Lion King? No.
I think there might be. Isn't there? I don't know.